there! Welcome to another episode of Flash Zellow, fiction done fast. The show where I take a bunch of writing prompts from my friends, and there are people pointing at our house. Why are they pointing at our house? Are they pointing at a cat? Probably.
They do hang around.
They do. The show where I take a bunch of writing prompts from my very creative friends, and I write one-page short stories for your entertainment. I got back into it. It's fine. How is everybody doing today? Ooh. So, before I can actually dive in, I actually... for everybody involved, I took every story I had written, and I've been really bad about getting them onto the blog, but I was screen capping them and sending them to the people who gave me the prompt in the first place and going, "Hey, I wrote all your prompts. Do you have any more for me?" I'm down to like 2 or 3. And so they're just starting to roll in. So I don't know if I can do them today. Or I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should do them today. So let's see. I am going to open this and then just copy paste them straight over. So I need this. Okay, that worked. So from plain turnips, we've got, how about a holiday-themed one where a Christmas tree gets possessed by John Malkovich? That son of a bitch. And Shakespeare's, letting him know, streaming now by the by. An electronic music DJ, while on a year-long tour, wakes up in their van to find an infant in the passenger seat. The DJ seems to remember a dream they once had of this child. I believe this one is the product of, and here's what I said. I finished your prompt. Please, God, tell me you have more. Prompts, nuggets, ideas. Take the titles of the Kingdom Hearts franchise, throw them in a blender, and tell me what comes out. So I think that's a fucking success, if you ask me. Let's see. And looks like that's all we've got so far. But still, that is quite nice. Okay, where are we leaving off? We've got few viewers. Hope everyone's doing all right today. Today's gonna be a little... I am supposed to DM some D&D tonight after this, and I'm very prepped. Thank you very much. So I get to go straight from this back to stat blocking and making sure that all my puzzles work right, because I know how much my players like puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, there's copywritten music playing from the street. I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay. Oh, and I have to... was it really that long before I got... There it is. Oh, and that was... So the other prompts that we have, since I read them out of order, I read the new ones because I was very excited, but we still have Renegade Radios, Eggplant, Furious, and Catastrophe. And Kythus is a president finds out he was fired via Twitter. Oh, wait. As well as Scarlet Fury, who gave us yesterday a dog that becomes a wolf wear. So, I think since I was down to literally the last two, I really should tackle these last remaining prompts. You know? Start entirely fresh, theoretically, with a new set. Hopefully everyone can send me something. But, you know. Oh shit, we're up to 4 viewers. Wow! That's... You guys are just in for so much disappointment. Alright. That was the wrong button. Wait for it to load. Old computer, it's trying. Go away. Okay. Take this prompt. I think we're on the 76th story. So hey, go us. And I think I was tracking it somewhere. This is the 39th stream. That's nice. I was talking with Kythus. I don't know if he's here. He was working on some guides for his job. But I was saying, you know, it's nice because these stories kind of give me a chance to respond to current events. Sometimes, like this one, I needed a little bit of distance before I could, you know, I don't know, engage with it. And then the other thing is it kind of gives me a rhythm to maintain my days. So, let's start by just see what happens. We break this down into 5x structure, which I haven't explained in a fair while. 5x structure being more what Shakespeare was doing back in the day, and for whatever reason, well, I know the exact reason. I studied acting. I got a degree in this. So this is the, you know, academically what I'm most familiar with. Just the thing that makes most sense. So, and for me as a writer, this actually, I don't know if Scarlet Fury is floating around. Normally, she will have said hello by now. But anyone who was here yesterday got to watch me actually. I wrote something, and I didn't really break it down completely, which sometimes works, sometimes it works, but yesterday it didn't. And I actually, after I wrote it, I went back, looked at the 5-act breakdown, fiddled with it, and then rewrote the second half of the story on stream. And I think it was greatly improved just by having that more focused through line, even though it's only a short story. So we've got... I need 2 monitors set up because I've got this all squeezed into one corner every time I have to do something. Like, oh man. Fantastic thing. Bad omens. There was. throwing it out there for anybody who's sticking around. This one really feels like some dark mirror to the West Wing show. Don't like it. I mean, I do, but like, ugh. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. I definitely I could fiddle with this one for quite a while actually, and I think there's really, maybe there was a bit of, I could use this story to vent for a very long time, but I didn't. Because that's not how we do things here at Flash Zellow. Okay, okie dokie. So, we have the prompt, President finds out he's fired via Twitter. Oh, wait. And that was pretty open-ended, so I wanted to kind of take an opportunity to see, well, I just had an idea. I thought I'd run with it, bring back some characters from some previous stories. So, the Deputy White House Chief of Staff, a man who looked younger than his years, named Bradley, walked down the halls of the West Wing as the White House Communications Director, a far older and far balder man named Richard, came the other way. Did you take his phone away? Richard asked. Take his phone away? He's the president. Not some naughty kid I babysit. Richard scratched his nose. Don't you... A cry erupted from the Oval Office before Bradley could defend his actions, leaving Richard to roll his eyes. I think he knows, he said, pushing past Bradley and walking toward the commotion. Come on, even after everything, he can't be that bad at conceding. Richard and Bradley stepped into the room and closed the door behind them, just in time to hear the president bellow, No way we lost this election! The president continued his tirade, but they remained impassive until he trailed off. When he did, Richard scratched his nose again. No, sir, you didn't, and before you say fake news, believe me, I would know. I'm a demon. Rahab scratched until the skin peeled away, revealing red skin underneath. While the president gawped at them, Botterell shrugged his wings. And I'm an angel. Security, the president yelled, get these clowns out of here. Please, Rahab said, gesturing at the doors which all slammed shut. Now shut up and listen to your own private Jacob Marley tell you what's about to happen. Ooh, Botterell said, adjusting his halo. Been waiting 4 years to hear this part. You've caused a lot of problems for both sides. Frankly, you're too much of an imbecile to be useful. You're as temperamental as a toddler, you're as focused as a child, and you're as likable as a teenager. Heaven and hell, and the people of this country are done with you. Understand? Oh, man. 3 lines is not enough to compress the 5 years of just absolute loathing I have for that man. But simultaneously, it's also not enough to write an Aaron Sorkin-like speech, which is just, oh, it's what I wanted to do. So badly. At least in this moment. Little Druid says, glorious. I'm glad liked. I also just kind of like any opportunity I have to bring back these 2 characters. I really like them. So hop back and once again. We are... Oh, Scarlet Fury says, LOL. Hey, thanks for dropping in. Normally I hear from you by now. I was getting worried. Oh, what did I do? Oh, stop it. Oh, no, I seem to have done something wrong. What did I miss? What did I miss? That's the one I missed. Okay. I was picking up the devil's lettuce for my other half. God damn, 10 years ago if we'd been having this conversation. For the times they are a-changin'. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam. oh god, I had an idea for this prompt, and that's good because I need to write it, but no. Okay, let me finish face palming for a second. Oh, okay. Okay. Hmm. 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 No, no. Oh. I don't suppose anybody in the chat has any favorite eggplant recipes. I don't have any experience with. Cassie,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any favorite eggplant recipes?
Eggplant parmesan.
Okay, how do you?
You cut pieces of eggplant and then you like salt them to get extra moisture out, and then you like cover them in tomato sauce and Parmesan cheese and bake them.
You have to say all of this so much slower.
Okay. So you cut the eggplant into slices.
Eggplant into slices. This is now a cooking show.
And then you like salt the eggplant and let it sit to get out extra moisture.
Okay.
And then you'll like cover it with like tomato sauce.
Okay.
And Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
And then you bake it. This is the gist.
Bake it at.
I don't know.
Cool. Righty then. Hey, we've got 6 viewers. Ha-ha! Well, you're in for it. So, the prompt we had was a 3-word prompt. 7 viewers. Ah! It's been a while since we had these kind of numbers. It's nice. So, from Renegade Radio, we had a 3-word prompt, eggplant, furious, and catastrophe. So here's what I wrote. The eggplant parmesan had to be perfect. The family dinner had to be perfect. Crifts had to be perfect. He knew the honeymoon phase couldn't last, but he'd be damned if this was the night that ended it. He'd done everything right, insofar as his friend's recipe was concerned. Chris looked over the recipe once more, mumbling it under his breath. Cut eggplant into slices, salt the eggplant and let it sit out to get out extra moisture, cover with tomato sauce and Parmesan cheese, bake it. That's the gist. You sure you don't need any help in the kitchen, dear? His mother called from the living room. Leave him alone, Barbara, his father responded, just loud enough for him to hear. Before he could respond, there was a slow knock at the door. No, I'm fine. Can you get the door? That should be Sarah. He heard his mother scurry to the front door, and the blood-curdling scream that followed. Both he and his father leapt toward the front door, just in time to see a very red-faced, very scantily dressed Sarah slam her fur coat shut. Chris froze on the spot as Sarah shouted, Your parents are here? He looked between his mother and father and his, he was sure, soon-to-be ex-girlfriend, and shrugged lamely. I was making eggplant parmesan. He looked around for help, but found none. Do you not like eggplant parmesan? Her face continued to go red until it matched her hair. You idiot, God damn it. You idiot, she seethed, fishing her phone from her coat pocket. Come over tonight, babe, she read. We're having eggplant emoji. It's gonna be special. Dress up. And? He asked, even as he noticed his mother shaking her head. It means dick, dear, his mother said, guiding Sarah inside. Come along, dear. He means well. You just have to tell me where we got that outfit. Leaving both men in the entry hall alone. I'm so glad I had all of you in the chat for this. This is amazing. Oh, man, thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see, we've got, oh, no. Well, this is amazing. Fantastic. I'm dying, and, well, I just cringed myself inside out. You know, Shakespeare's, it wasn't intentional, but for some reason I can see this happening, not to you, well, maybe to you, I have no idea, but just the stories you've told me of your parents, I feel like I could see your mom doing this, just based on the stories you've told me. I could be entirely off on that, but there's just a vibe. And Shakespeare, I just want to make sure that you are aware. Yeah, no, you're probably right. This prompt was from our Renegade Radio, our wonderful buddy. So I definitely tried to write it in a way that harkened to their spirit. So, well, man, now I'm just disappointed I've got all of you here, and it's the end of the stream. No, I'm glad you guys liked it. That was fun. I think now anyone who was watching when I started understood why when I had the idea I had to sit here for like 2 minutes and just go, okay, no, I'm gonna do it. I got an idea and I gotta follow it through. Oh man, that might have been it was the QAnon one and this one were the 2 most challenging stories I wrote, and neither of them had any like genre elements. It's just people in situations having feelings. That's a way to put it, right? Having feelings. Oh, Oh my god, thank you so much for being there for that. Um, hey, we did it. We've got a bunch of new prompts on the way. I could actually add some of them now, I think. So we've got the Electronic Muse DJ, the Kingdom Hearts inspired. We got a bunch over um, from Dune Harper. Uh, you motherfucker. Sorry. I just saw that last one. Oh. You motherfucker. And I don't think I got any new ones. Okay, those are just in the messenger. So, let me copy those over super quick. Well, so these are all from Dune Harper. That lovable bastard. Meaning he's a bastard I love. Well, this is bad, David thought, as he catapulted through the air toward the ground. His ripcord failed. And the backup. Oh, bother. Okay. We've got... The darkness loomed behind her, growing ever closer, hungry, thrumming its black mouth agape. A row of rigid teeth, wet with saliva, greeted her. She crawled faster, through the tunnels, through the vents. True defense. In through the window. Sorry. Through her home, running from the thing behind her. Ooh. And a writer with a Power Rangers ringtone is constantly interrupted while trying to write. You motherfucker. You bastard. Alright. That was a good laugh. I'm glad that got the payoff I was looking for. That's the thing. Most writers, you don't get the immediate, like, you finish writing, you read it, you look at your chat, and then you just get a bunch of reactions, and it's really nice. It lets you know when you did a good job. So, well, at the risk of spoiling, or as not to spoil the mood, I am going to wrap things up here. If you want, I can hang out in the chat for a minute or two, but otherwise, we're just going to call it there. We did our thing. We wrote 2 stories. We got a bunch of new prompts. We're going to take a couple days off. Be back on Friday. And go from there. Also, I don't know for sure. I can check really fast since I'm kind of just killing some time and hanging out. Had a nice ring to it. It was, 74? Okay. So there's the one I did yesterday. So we'll grab these. And we are about 25,603. So 25,603 divided by... We are 51% of the way toward having enough short stories to constitute a full novel. As per National Novel Writing Month, has 50,000 words is the minimum you need to be a novel. And we are at 25,603 words. So, we are halfway there. I don't know what I'll do when we get there. I don't know. I might take a week off, take a vacation, collect some prompts. But until then, it's nice to have a goal in mind. That's definitely something that I, as a creator, kind of need. So, but yeah, who knows? Something I can maybe try and pursue when all is said and done. So, alright guys. thank you so much. That is all I have to say. That's all I have to write. No heroes in 2020, and I will see you on Friday. Bye, guys.